Many of you keep asking me to show you the projects that I do, because I think they ask for some, not I would say sinister reason, but they think that many of the things I work on never survive. So let's show you what I have done. Now these were the two junipers that I made from ordinary Blaw's juniper onto dead driftwood as a simple example of making a tanuki. So that was the dead wood and that's the live wood. So there you are. It's looking very respectable. And this was that one with a big piece of driftwood and a much bigger Blaw's juniper. And here you are. Look at it. Growing so well. Growing absolutely beautifully. So it's the front side that we're looking at because the driftwood is all really in the front and the tree is at the back. So this would fool anyone once it fills out. So I'm going to build, I would say within the next day I'll get a full head of foliage there. And this will look a very, very convincing tanuki. So this is hardly even 6 months. We did this about 6 months ago. This maybe I did about a year ago. This is one of those unusual yews. I don't think it's an ordinary English yew. And I cut off a big branch there and just left a side branch. But I'm restyling the tree, so it's still got a long way to go before I start changing the shape radically. So this has come out okay. But the one that most people ask about is the one I did with the great big Chinese cleaver or the axe. And we split the tree in two, if you remember. I will get our film editor to show you the before shot. It was a tree that split in two, but the right-hand side, unfortunately, was too thin, so it collapsed. And all I was left with was the root on this side. So that collapsed, but no matter. The little root there has survived. And let's have a look at this one. I want to show it to you now because it's in beautiful flower. Look at those beautiful flowers. This is a sloe. This is a wild plant. And the sloe has little plum-type berries, and almost like the Prunus mume, but even more beautiful. Look at that. I think we need to refine that a little more to make it a literati with flowers, and I will always keep it sparse like this. This plant, unfortunately, has got a lot of new growth, but it hasn't produced any flower buds this year, but I'm sure it will produce flower buds. But I did promise this tree to a Swedish girl. In fact, if she can get in touch with me, we will give it to her, but we've got to wait till the Brexit export conditions are easier, because at the moment I can't export any trees to Europe because Brexit had made it almost impossible to send trees to Europe. So these are three simple projects that I could get hold of. When my maples come into leaf, I will show you more examples of trees that I have worked on. Okay.